subscribe WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream, late night stream, keeping you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news. Me and my co-host today, Matt J. Bull. Before I introduce him, guys, as it says in the comments, please like the video for the late night stream, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the notification. Tune every single day. We are very close to 30,000 subscribers, so please subscribe, man. But look, without further ado, Matt J. Bull, co-host today. How are you feeling?
Well, I was good until Tuchel put out that statement, and then you get upset all over again. It's almost like it's I don't know. It's just emotional.
I think you summed it up there. You know, just that time when you feel like you're gonna get over it, and then bang. Well, look, let's bring the statement straight up. Let's go through it properly. This is one of the most difficult statements I've ever had to write, and it is one which I hoped I would not need to do for many years. I'm devastated that my time at Chelsea has come to an end. It goes on to say, this is a club where I felt home, both professionally and personally. Thank you so much to all the staff, the players, and the supporters for making me feel very welcome from the start. Finally, he goes on to say, the pride and joy I felt at helping the team to win the Champions League and the Club World Cup will stay with me forever. I'm honoured to have been a part of this club's history, and the memories of the last 19 months will always have a special place in my heart. I do want to say very quickly, a lot of people asking, he's not verified, he ain't got the blue tick. When you don't tweet for quite a while, when you don't tweet for, I think, around the year or something, Twitter take off your blue tick. Eden Hazard currently does not have a blue tick on his name. This is the official Thomas Tuchel account, definitely, and obviously he's only got 16 tweets, as you can see, and he's following, of course, Chelsea. So it's a bit of a depressing one. But Matt J. Bull, tell me your thoughts initially when you saw this statement, because you were first posted on our group chat. I was busy coming home. I was like, what's going on here?
Honestly, I saw someone post it in another group chat instantly, and I was like, hang on a minute. I know this is Thomas Tuchel's account because I saw it a week ago. Just after he got sacked, and I was just scrolling through chat. And I was like, oh, he actually has Twitter but doesn't post at all. I was like, okay, fair enough. So I knew it was the real account, and just, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, cried as soon as it was done. I was like, I'm done. I've got to get a tissue. It's just, man, this guy. I don't think, like, thinking back through all the other manager sackings, the only manager sacking you can really compare this to is Mourinho first.
Yeah, 2007. Yeah.
Mourinho back then was a god. And the fact that he got sacked, that hit the fan base hard. Because it was the first kind of real manager merry-go sacking that we had. First sacking under Abramovich. And Thomas Tuchel, as you said, the record speaks for itself. I'm not going to go over the amount of finals he's got to for Chelsea in such a short 19-month period, as he kindly wrote in his statement. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Club World Cup. He won the last trophy that no one else managed to win for Chelsea Football Club, all in a short period of time. He's a legend at this football club, and it just breaks my heart that he wasn't given the chance to follow it through.
Yeah, I mean, look, Premier League games were cancelled this weekend. I think, obviously, we were away from home, so maybe we might not have got as much backlash. But I think the home game, I feel like we play Liverpool. If that game goes ahead, I'm a bit worried, especially a new manager coming in. It's not his fault. Obviously, Graham Potter will be supporting him for sure. But I think the fan base will obviously have a new banner. From my understanding, they'll be bringing out a new banner, I believe. But I feel like Chelsea might want to delay this fixture with Liverpool for some reason. I feel like this is a big.
Well, we've got Strasbourg at home technically as well.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Strasbourg is the first home game Wednesday.
Damn, I think that game is going ahead. as well.
I think it's going ahead, but there's rumours that they may move some of the London games around.
This needs to be cleared up ASAP.
Because I heard something like 2 days ago that they were looking at moving some of the London games to places like Dublin and stuff like that.
That's mad because a lot of people have paid for tickets and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. This is not good. But I swear some of the Europa League games were confirmed for this week. I'm sure they
Yeah,
were.
I know. There's a rumor that the Arsenal game could be off.
Yeah. Because but they say because of policing as well. Actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think they can't have too many London games in a row at the moment because policing is being stretched with the whole Queen stuff going on. So they may pick 1 or 2 games either to cancel or move to a different place.
Damn. Just quickly, guys, everyone tune in. If you lot can, please smash that like button. Let's get at least 100 likes during the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. We've got a super chat already from Saranath. Big up myself and Matt. Thank you, Tuchel. Not able to move on. Tuchel achieved through sanctions and turmoil. He is through and through Chelsea. True blue. I think you summed it up there, Mr. Saranath. Definitely for sure, man. Thank you for always super chatting every stream. But yeah, go on, Matt.
The one thing we've got to think as well. Tuchel had offers from United. He had offers from Barcelona.
Yeah,
he could have jumped ship. And this, don't forget, this was in the time we had sanctions, so he would have been well and truly in his right, really. While we some of us might not have agreed with it, would have been well in his right just to jump ship, but he didn't because he cares about his club. And then the way we treat him is absolutely just shambolic. Absolutely shambolic. I'll maybe over time forgive Bowley for this, but I'm not forgetting. I will never forget this. I'll never forget what he's done to this club.
Especially social media's everything now. Back in 2007, you might have got away with it with Mourinho. Obviously, the fans would have made a huge noise, but I think now with everything around Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, we've got so much going on right now. Everything was planned. This has been planned for weeks. They got rid of everyone, Marina, Czech, which obviously many people were in favour of. They got rid of the back staff as well, and now Tuchel, the last one, taken away.
The problem is too many of our fans are fickle, so they will get away with it without problems. I mean, you've got certain YouTubers that were making Graham Potter videos before he's even started. How are you recording Graham? I don't want to snake the certain YouTubers that did it, but
I want to know who that is. Before he was sacked?
Big YouTuber, not before he was sacked. As soon as he's sacked, as soon as there's Graham Potter rumoured.
No, that was going to happen though, man.
They were doing players Graham Potter could play, and there was. I'm just like, hang on a minute. You're not even. The fact that you're not even taking time Thomas Tuchel's barely even walked out the door, and you're making videos about how good Graham Potter is, and Graham tier lists of what players Graham Potter may or may not use, which was it was a shit video anyway. But it was just ridiculous, honestly. Some of these fans and some of these YouTubers.
I beg you tell me the priority who it was. I have a plan. I think I know who it is, but I just want to make sure. Serena, obviously the PR would say that they walked away. Mainly, I think it was the scouting guy as well, that he walked away after 11 years and Chelsea respect him and all this. You have to put out positive PR, of course.
Why would Scott just walk away for no reason?
Yeah, you got to ask that question as well.
When he's at a big club, he's comfortable.
I knew it was him. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
When he was comfortable, he's at a big club, big job. He's not been. If you say he was offered a job and he's gone to take another job, fair enough. If he walked away on his own accord, fair enough. But you're not going to just walk away unemployed, because if you walk away, you're not getting any money.
So just quickly, is this Joe Cole paragraph real? I saw the paragraph.
He did. Yeah, he has said this.
Really? Where's it sourced from?
Can't remember. I saw it on Twitter like 3 or 4 days ago, so I don't.
Yeah, I saw it as well, but I couldn't find where he said it. That's the only problem. A lot of people posting it, but I can't see where it was said.
I think it was on ESPN or something like that.
He's never on ESPN, bro. He's only on BT Sport. I don't see him anywhere else. Guys, if you know
Well,
where he's from,
it may have been BT Sport there. I don't know. I know it
let
was
me know, man.
one of the main channels, but I can't remember whether it was US or British.
Yeah. Well, the statements come out. Did you expect the statement? I personally didn't expect one.
No, I was shocked that it come. I mean, I thought maybe he might have done one day or two after, but I don't know. And sometimes you get one like 6 or 12 months down the line where they come out and talk maybe in more of an interview format. But yeah, I mean, normally, obviously, you can't say much because obviously under contract wise, you're not allowed to say much about what's
Certain
happened.
things, yeah.
But I think it's one of the best statements I've ever read. And
There was a fickle fan. There was a fickle fan in here that said only 134 words. Where is it? They said they've removed it. I read a part of Thomas Tuchel's statement, but apparently the whole thing is 131. I feel like he's trying to say
it's on Twitter, so like you can't. He's not going to just put paragraphs and paragraphs of threads because people's
Well,
not
to
going
be
to
fair,
read
he
it.
did. He did. He done
Well,
3.
yeah, but
That's
he's
a
not.
lot.
Yeah, but he's not going to put. He's saying it's 131 words. Well, he's not going to make 1,000-word statement. I mean, Chelsea statements are normally 29 words at best. Normally,
Listen, what annoyed me, I'm gonna echo it in my video tomorrow. If I don't do a stream, is that Chelsea's thank you message or farewell message was absolute shocking. I didn't see no tributes. I didn't see no videos. I didn't see no pictures. I didn't see, the actual from heart, on a statement, if you know what I mean. It was just thank you, this, and then done. There was no proper description of this. And I feel like obviously the players have played a part in this. Some of them must have known something was going on. Someone must have known.
do you know what the funniest thing about Chelsea is? They've still got Thomas Tuchel's picture up on the wall
Where
outside Stamford Bridge on the advertising boards.
they'll take that. Oh no, they changed it, didn't they? They changed
No,
it.
apparently it's still up there. Someone went down there on Saturday, and still there.
No, I saw a photo. Someone changed it. They put J5.
No, there's J5 and there's Tommy Tuchel next to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so I saw someone on Twitter say they went down Stamford Bridge to check it because they live close, and it's still on there. They may have taken it down since, but I just
From
think,
what
like,
I
come
saw,
on, man.
they changed it. There was a before
Come
and
on, man.
after.
If you're gonna sack him, you got to take it down like day one. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
this club's shambolic, embarrassing.
time will tell if this whole project makes
Do you,
sense.
do you, do you,
I
do you know what I'd
I didn't
love
see
from
the
this?
other side of it, Matt. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have read a different side of it. I need to find the information again and send it to you. But someone explained it properly of the whole project, what Chelsea might be looking into and wanting to do long term. The players coming in and being ready for in a few years and all this stuff. There was a whole business plan. Someone explained it. It was decent. I'm not believing it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna
I
believe
can't.
it.
I just can't believe. I can't believe a business plan. I don't care whether you give me a detailed business plan or not. There's no proof to tell me that you're going to follow a business plan, that you've got a project, because Chelsea just never follow the project, and you don't sack one of the best managers in the world. Do you know how many rival fans, mates that are rival fans, that would normally take the piss out of Chelsea
Yeah.
are actually just saying, they keep coming up to me and saying, why have you sacked one of the best managers in the world? Like, it's actually, it hurts. It hurts even more when rival fans are almost, they're hurt. They're hurt more than just as much as we are. And they shouldn't. They're rival fans. And it's not one of them, it's like not that Ollie at the wheel, we're sad he's gone. It's actually, they're generally hurt that a world-class manager has left the Premier League and probably won't come back because I think he'll go somewhere else in Europe. It hurts,
Yeah, I mean,
honestly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, I always want to be positive. I always want to, work with Chelsea. I always want to, have good relationships. But sometimes you have to tell what you're actually feeling, and this entire move. I got nothing against Graham Potter. I put up a tweet yesterday saying one of the three will happen within the next 12 months. He will either win the Premier League, Cristiano Ronaldo will join in January, or we'll get Declan Rice by next season, next summer.
It's the last one.
It could be any. It could be any.
And if it's the last one, honestly, that is me just completely dumb because I've got the one thing of Potter I'm worried about is it going to be just youth? Is it going to be youth FC?
It could be.
Is it going to be youth XC, all the English boys, Declan Rice?
Now, to be fair, we signed certain players though.
Nini's already peddled that straight away. That's how it's going to be. And I just don't want to see us because we're not going to win anything like that. Even if taking time, we're not going to win stuff like that. Some of these youth players are not good enough.
We need Cavani.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Like I was saying, people. I think I want to be honest and just say that I have nothing against Graham Potter. I wish Harry Potter does well, or Graham Klopp does well, but this whole structure of how it's done and the people leaving and look, Matt, you wanted Marino gone. Marino is gone. I think Petr Cech was very close to Thomas Tuchel, and Thomas Tuchel spoke about him very positively in nearly every interview that he did. So it seemed like there's a lot of issues behind the scenes that we're not aware of, and I think it will come out.
This is why before the summer when Bowley first come in, as much as I was a staunch Marino out, I mean I wasn't really bothered about Cech. I didn't mind if Cech stayed because he'd come in quite late. He wasn't exactly staunched in terms of Marino's yes man or what yes man. I think he could have worked with other people, but obviously I think that was his generally choice to leave. I don't think Bowley was massively against Cech at all. But my point was, even though I wanted Marino out as soon as possible, you couldn't have got her out before the summer without a replacement. You needed a replacement in before getting her out. She needed to oversee the summer, and that's why I originally said that we wouldn't get much done this summer, because it would be Marino overseeing it, Bowley starting to bring in, scouting and all that over the summer, bringing the director of football ready for January and next summer. But we went and took him out, which is fine, but you're giving Tuchel a job to do which, quite frankly, isn't in his job. It isn't in his contract. He hasn't. There is nothing to say in his contract that he has to do all this stuff that Bowley was asking him to do. So, as much as it is a bit of a weird thing to just avoid calls, Tuchel is well in his right in terms of his contract to do that. He's not a director of football. He is a coach. As he said, he just wants to coach. He doesn't want to do that stuff. So I just think it's just bad. It's that in itself is just bad planning. You don't fire someone until you get a replacement in. I think everyone glosses over this. Everyone blames Tuchel because he hasn't done this, he hasn't done that. Well, that's not his job. It's simply not his job, and it wouldn't have been his job if the board planned much better. I understand that they didn't have much time, but it was such a. It feels like every decision they're making is just such a snap decision. It was a snap decision to get rid of Marina. It was a snap decision almost to get rid of Tuchel. It was a snap decision to get Graham Potter in. And it just doesn't spell like a football way of doing this. The whole Ronaldo thing, the whole Ronaldo argument. The reason Bowley wants him is because of revenue, and that worries me because I don't want to become another. I'm not trying to peddle the American bias, but I don't want another American owner that is trying to an owner that's trying to make money out of this football club. Obviously, I know they want money. I know. Obviously, they do want some sort of money, but they have to invest properly and have a plan for this football club while investing. You can do both, but I feel I'm just getting warning signs now that this might not go well, and it's all this project stuff that he's been talking about. As I mentioned before, it almost sounds like how Kroenke was when they said that Arsenal will compete with Bayern Munich and Barcelona, and they never did.
Yeah.
Like, I'm worried that this is starting the warning signs we're starting to get, and the owners have still got time because I said I'd give them at least a year, 2 years before I start really judging them. But this hurts. This hurts, and they're already not on a good stead for me at all. They've brought some good players in. They've got rid of some good players. They've got rid of some bad players. So fair enough. But I don't know. It just seems so chaotic, unplanned, and I just don't like the whole. I just don't. I can't get over it. I can't. I'm trying to get out of my head, just forget about it and move on. And of course, Potter has my full support. I don't think he'll succeed because I think he'll get sacked like Tuchel has. I mean, if Tuchel's can only last 19 months, I don't see Potter lasting much more.
Was it 19 months for Tuchel?
Yeah, as you said, 19 months.
Wow. Wow.
He was nearly here for less than Lampard.
Wow. Thank you, Johnny, for your rambling. Much
Well,
appreciated.
I'm a bit more calmer than Johnny.
No, for sure. Look, I admire both of you, man. Passionate about the club and Tuchel, especially. Guys, everyone tuned in. We've got over 200 people currently. If you guys can, smash that like button for Thomas Tuchel. This video here is for Thomas Tuchel, and this video here is sponsored by Sporting, which I'll bring up. But let me introduce my second guest, Mr. Alfred. How are you, first of all?
Hi, lads. Yeah, I'm bittersweet. Look, I've been hoping for days to see something from Thomas Tuchel, you know. And yeah, now that I have, obviously it's very nice to see, but yeah, a bit sad as well. But I'm so happy that he sees himself as somebody that was appreciated at this club, and he was. Like, it's so nice to see that he felt, you know, that he was always welcome here, and the supporters and staff and everyone cared about him because they did. And yeah, in many people's eyes, he's an absolute legend now at this club. Matt said it as well. There's absolutely no denying this, and anyone who says otherwise, you got no idea what you're talking about. Because yeah, only two managers have won the Champions League with this club so far, and Thomas Tuchel is one of them. So, and he did it within months of coming to the club as well. So yeah, it's something that we're always going to remember, and God willing, he'll make it back one day, you know, when things have settled down a bit more in a few years or whatever. Or maybe we'll see him back at Chelsea Football Club.
Big facts, man. Big facts. We did get another super chat from Blue Lounge. Big up to him, man. I hope you're good, Mo, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. Super Tommy Tuchel, yep, definitely for sure. I'm sure this one definitely hurt you as well, man. Big up to you for the donation. I don't know what else to say, man, in general about this, because obviously, when did this come out? 7:30, I think it was. 7:39. Fair enough. I was like, what is going on?
The fact that when he left PSG, when he left Dortmund, he didn't do any of these statements. Yeah, he's done it for Chelsea.
Let me confirm that. Is that when you left? I think that's when you left. Was that with a new deal? Oh, it's a new
Yeah, it was a new
contract.
deal. So he didn't do it for PSG.
Wow. But their supporters do all the stuff that we did for him, you know, chants, that banner. And I got to say, that time when he came out of the dugout and you saw that big banner of him and his smile, that was one of the nicest memories that I'll ever have. At Chelsea.
You know what I'd love? It's never happened because it'd be too political. I'd love him to bring the banner out first home game. But I know it would undermine
banner?
Potter
What
a
banner?
little bit, and that's why it won't. The Thomas Tuchel banner.
There
I know
could
they
be.
won't. I know they won't. I know they won't do it because it will undermine Potter, and I do understand that. I get that, but it would show the board that fans are not happy with this decision, and fans are behind Tuchel,
You know,
which I
I'm,
I
I'm
still believe
almost
the
certain.
majority of fans are behind Tuchel, despite the idiots you get on Twitter and the big YouTube narrators that are just uh, on the narrative, as a certain minerals would say.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that we will see a thank you banner. You know, a big thank you banner. For some reason, I don't know. I just have this feeling because his he just he wasn't just any manager. You know, he was truly special. He had a much bigger feel to him than a lot of the managers that we've had here. You know, like we were all so together with him. You know, we all thought, I'm sure that he was going to be the man for years, the man to break this stupid revolving door policy that we've got. Um, so yeah, it honestly wouldn't surprise me to see a thank you Tuchel banner. We'll see. Hopefully,
Yep. Well said, Mo as well. He's only following Chelsea as well, which is mad. I had to explain to Alfred about the blue tick situation because he's unaware of how it works. But yeah, if you don't tweet in quite a while, Twitter remove your blue tick. We've seen with Eden Hazard recently as well, and that's why these guys don't have blue ticks because they rarely tweet. Maybe it's managed by PR. Maybe we don't know. Most of them are. Um, but yeah. So
You wouldn't hire a PR team to when you barely ever tweet.
you never know,
sure.
man. You know, you
And
never
this
know
this
these
this
people.
surely ain't PR. This one,
It
it's
might
too
be.
emotional to be PR.
He might have told him to write it.
Yeah, but they tell him to write. It still comes from him. I don't think a PR team would create something this emotional.
Cheers, Jeff. Um, this second hurt more than any other over other manager over 50 years of supporting Chelsea.
Ooh,
So that
wow.
surprises me because I still feel Mourinho might have hurt more. Maybe I don't know because I was still young,
Mourinho
so
was
I didn't.
a conversation held, but not being backed. So they had a disagreement, and he's like, I wanna leave. So they got rid. So this one is just like I get what you're saying here. Tuchel just been shut out. Really, performances weren't good though. At the same time, Mourinho performances
Yeah,
were okay. Wasn't the worst. So maybe this guy's right.
and also
Mendy,
there's a whole sticking through us through all these tough times that we've been through as well. You know, when he could have just walked away. You know,
No,
but
we talk about like Lucas Sorry walked away. It was just like, no, I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
proper
I'm not
Chelsea.
doing it. Proper Chelsea. The only people you can say are proper Chelsea really at the moment: Thomas Tuchel, Jose Mourinho. In terms of managers, that's it.
You was gonna say you was thinking of Conte before you remembered he's at Tottenham.
No, I wasn't
You was
actually wasn't
thinking it.
thinking Conte.
You was
Well,
thinking it.
Lampard, of course, is proper Chelsea as
No,
well, but
listen. Be honest. If he
as a
wasn't at
player.
Tottenham, you would have said Conte. You was close. I
Oh
know you
no,
was thinking it.
I love Conte, but what he's done is, but obviously, of course, Mourinho was at Tottenham, but Mourinho was civil, understood,
Was he?
and well, yeah, he wasn't in a
He
he
had fights
wasn't,
with us all the time.
huh?
He had fights with us all the time. Even at United, he was like, "Respect me."
Oh no, United he was a bit more fiery, but at Tottenham I think he understood, and he did. It wasn't like he went from Chelsea straight to Tottenham. And I know Conte hasn't technically gone straight from Tottenham, has he?
No, he was at Inter.
No. Yeah, oh yeah, of course he was in there. But the way he's the way he's treated, I understand because Chelsea didn't treat him exactly well, so I understand it. But the way he almost disrespected the fans as well, that just no Conte is for me is just he's lost my respect.
he knocked
Yeah,
us out with that Inter team.
I
Obviously,
tell you, I do like as well Ancelotti. I know he wasn't with us long, but he's always been respectful.
yeah. That's what Blue Down's
But
saying.
I wouldn't say he's proper. Oh wait, no, Gus Hiddink, yeah, Major General Go Kante is right. Gus Hiddink The ultimate interim manager. He's proper Chelsea.
Oh, his first one was quality. His first regime
Even
was
his second one, I know. I mean, he's
come
picking up a
on.
sixth. No, but he was picking up a 16th place Chelsea. It couldn't be asked. You had the three Judases at that point:
Who?
Hazard, Fabregas, and Costa. And Hazard never turned on that whole season. He couldn't be asked. That's why out of the two, Zola is my guy.
You know his stats for that year wasn't even that bad, except for the goals and
No,
assists.
but Zola would have never played down. No, Zola would have never played down for Chelsea.
How do you know that?
No, but he would have never.
I
He's
agree. I agree with you, but how do you know that?
Well, I've talked to many people that have watched Zola over the years that are older than me. I've watched clips of Zola. I've watched seasons of Zola. Zola's one of my favourite players that I never got to watch properly.
Who told you, Alfred?
No, not Alfred.
Guys, let's talk serious, man. I made a bold statement recently. I think Romelu Lukaku will be a Chelsea player again in the squad. I mean, obviously he's still a
I,
Chelsea
I,
player.
I think he will as well. It clicked to me that Potter plays 3-5-2.
Yeah,
He played
I
in
was a bit worried.
He played in Inter. He plays 3-5-2.
I'm a bit worried.
Imagine
It means we don't
Bamiyang,
need Cavani.
Lukaku.
No first touch. Kick the ball far. That's what we're gonna be seeing, guys.
Honestly, if Lukaku, as I said before, if Lukaku comes back into this team,
Hmm.
honestly, that's going to make me sick. I don't think I could. I don't think I could watch Chelsea Wise in a
I
Chelsea
don't.
shirt.
I don't think I could do a live stream.
I don't think I could watch Chelsea full stop. Chelsea men's, I say Chelsea women, completely different. But I don't think I could watch Chelsea men's Wise in a Chelsea shirt. I mean, I'm still considering whether I watch the Salzburg game. I haven't made my decision yet.
We listen. We don't even know if the game's going ahead. I think
Well,
it
yeah,
will.
I'm glad these games are not going ahead because I don't think I would have watched the Fulham game anyway. It's
No,
given me time to think.
Finland's almost fine, but I think look, we all know why. I need Salzburg and Liverpool to go ahead. Yeah, both of you.
I know why you need Salzburg and Liverpool to go ahead.
I need both to go. Some of them actually messaged me like, "Oh, have you got any updates on?" I was like, "Bro, like, come on, man. Am I the FA or something?" It's mad. Billy Gilmore will be back, maybe, guys. Imagine Billy Gilmore, we buy him back for 20 million plus. He comes in straight in the lineup. Mineral's gonna be like, yeah, he's got the Billy G Minerals in your
You
stuff.
get the generational talent.
Listen,
And
listen
it'll
to
be the super
Tuchel.
glue.
This Tuchel statement, Tuchel sacking, everything has proper made a divide like on social media. You got Minerals, you got CFC Daily, you got Alex Goldberg, you've got Matisse, you got all these guys just beefing. You know what? I got my phone, I got on a timeline, and there's beef. You know me? I used to be in this like 4 or 5 years ago. Every day I used to be in this. Now I look back at it, I'm just like, I don't know with Conte, don't know with Sorry, Rory Jennings, going on and on and on. It's mad. And I look back at it now, all the signings. Was there any Tuchel and the player signings? Like pictures? I didn't really see. I don't remember seeing Sterling Tuchel. I don't remember seeing Cucurella Tuchel. Aubameyang Tuchel. I didn't see anything like that. Don't know about you lot. So
Aubameyang spent 57 minutes with Tuchel, so I don't think Aubameyang's really got anything to say in terms of thanks because he's barely been there. I mean, poor Dennis Zakaria's come in and he's not even played a minute under Tuchel.
bro, but think about it. None of them have photos of Tuchel. Honestly, have you not seen one photo?
I think Sterling had a photo of Tuchel. I think I've
Okay, so
seen something with
he
Sterling,
must have
but
been okay.
Sterling's been here the longest, so that's understandable.
So if he's got a
I
photo,
may,
that means it does add up. That means after the Arsenal game when we got more signings, they did f up. Yeah,
but
it does.
I, I'm I, oh wait, no. What do you mean with the actually as the signing announcement?
Any in general, I didn't see no photos. Tuchel, I didn't see no Tuchel photos. I think Sterling, you're right. I'm talking about when he signed. I'm not talking about in training. I'm not talking about training photos. I'm
Oh
talking
no,
about
no, no, no! He's not been any announcements.
any. Yeah. So there's
Sterling
problems.
was the alone kind of LA America kind of scene.
Yeah. Did you see any Tuchel with him?
No,
I
Koulibaly
saw
wasn't.
Tuchel comments on them, but I didn't see no Tuchel
No.
pictures. So look, these things speak 1,000 words, more than 1,000 words, guys. So looking back at it like that, yeah, this issue has been going on for quite a while. But they should have got rid of him in the summer if that was the case. They should have let us start the season with it. Personally, big up everyone in the comments, man. I see everyone here. Liam, big up to myself and Matt. What about Alfred? Big up the panel. Smash that like button. Yep, guys, keep liking that video, of course. Daniel, big up to you, man. Been manic at work, bro. I ain't been working for 6 weeks. It's not looking good. But yes, Irishman. Dan Petrescu. Yeah.
One of
Classic.
my own.
Bro, I'll take him over Aspie. I do want to ask you guys something though. I saw a couple lineups, best 11 Chelsea all time. Everyone has put Aspie over Ivanovic. I personally still wouldn't
I would
put.
have put Ivanovic.
I would have put Ivanovic.
That's
Ivanovic.
I've not
Ivanovic for
seen
sure.
I've not seen one all-time 11 that I've agreed with.
I've seen no look. Majority of them I've agreed with like 9 players. I'd say
Yeah, like not. I've always seen like 8, 9. There's been some that have just been
one
dreadful, but
one had Mount. Obviously, you know
oh,
who.
like Johnny's had Mount.
One
Johnny put Mount over Kante, and I was just like, oh
I
no.
saw that. Yeah.
I just looked. I looked it through it. I was going,
Yeah.
yeah. This looks good. Look good. Oh, midfield. Just skip the midfield. Go to the attack.
one people had Aspi over Ivanovic. I was like, look, Aspi won everything. I get it, but Ivanovic in big games, the ones against Liverpool, you know, in the Champions League, the ones against Napoli. For me, these ones, you know, stand out, man.
It was just
He was letting the
what
core.
one of them. The one that made me laugh. Someone one of the Potters, Graham Potter stand ones put Cucurella at left back in his all-time Chelsea. I was like,
What?
what? Like
Are you sure all time?
all time, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but he was like Potter Stan or something in his name, and I was like, oh my god,
He
what
must have
is
been
wrong
five
with
years
you?
old. Well, no, so yeah, that surprised me, man. I'm surprised. Look, I might put Bosingo in front of Aspi, maybe. No, I'm joking. But on a serious level, it's like mad. Some of these,
What would be your all-time 11?
my
Since you're on
all-time
this,
11. Okay, Check,
yeah.
Cole,
Mhm.
Terry. I'm stuck between Carvalho and Desai. Silva has a shout, obviously, but I like my old school defenders. So it would either be Carvalho or Desai.
Probably Desai.
For leadership, for leadership, I pick Desai. But for vibes and a partnership, I'd pick Carvalho. On the right, I pick Ivanovic. In the midfield is difficult. Mount. No, I'm joking. I'll pick
Mikel Bakayoko,
Mikel Bakker. Yeah, look. Steve Sidwell, maybe. Marco Van Ginkel,
Scott Parker,
Scott Parker, um, Dalabona.
Ross
Yeah, you
Barkley.
guys know.
Vernon,
Ross Barkley.
Vernon.
Yep. No, but honestly, I'll probably put Makalele, Lampard, and then I'm stuck between Essien and Kante. But
No, Kante.
on no, Essien was just
The SCM was
it was
unreal though.
just it was just something else.
The midfield is hard, but I've seen so many midfields that have been completely wrong.
On a one game big game, I'll put Balak. Don't get me wrong, I'll put Balak in a one
Yeah,
big game.
Ballack has to
But
be in the discussion, but I wouldn't get in.
yeah. But for me, the Essien and Lampard with Makalele as well, that for me stands. Obviously, Kante does a certain role that no one can do, so he automatically comes in as well. So it depends. Obviously, our age is going to pick more towards Essien and Makalele days, and recent age are going to be picking Kante, of course. I think that's just the norm, if you know what I mean. People, look, I could even put Gary Cahill. Gary Cahill coming in for 7-8 million. He won it. He won the big trophy for the first time. He was injured and he played for us in the final and won. So look, these guys have a chance. Jeremy definitely not. Baba Yaro was decent, but he's not going to be better than Ashley Cole. Obviously, you got
To be fair, I
Lasso.
did see someone else put Cam Hudson-Odoi in their all time.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm sure someone has done it. I saw it and was like, oh. Again, it
Yeah,
was someone called Chosen. So
I think that
again,
sums
not
up there.
surprised.
I think I agree with everyone with Hazard and Zola. Obviously, Zola will definitely be there. Hazard, probably the greatest talented player since Ronaldo in the league.
Do you know what? I was trying not to put Hazard in it.
Look, if we're based on one season, I would have put Mata.
Yeah, I was really trying to, but just Matt, I didn't just do enough.
Yeah, there was Mata, there was Robin, there was even Damien Duff at once. You know, some of these guys were quite good. Definitely not Kalu, Maluda, Flo, Gudjonsson, was decent. Hasselbank against Drogba, I put. So it'll be Drogba against Hasselbank. Maybe a little shout for Costa as well, but I don't think with him wanting to leave every single year, was a bit not for me. So yeah, I'll go Hazard,
Not
Zola.
the centre,
Sorry,
not the centre.
yeah,
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko. Yeah. No, I'll stick with Hazard, Zola. There was a shout for Mata and uh, see Robin. We didn't really get enough with him, sadly. So yeah, Drogba,
I keep looking
Hasselbank.
back to like the '90s as well. There's so many '90s players that
Yeah, you
banged.
got Dennis Wise, you've got Loud Drop, you got both Loud Drops actually. You got Petrescu as well on the right. You've got look, Paulo Ferreira was decent as well. Don't get me
I
wrong.
mean, you got I feel like Di Matteo as well.
Yeah, Viali, Gullit.
Like I said, '90s. Like, everyone really just doesn't talk about how good our '90s team was.
I'm surprised they didn't win any. Obviously, they won a couple FA Cups and that, but they struggled in the league quite a lot. And
But the
I'm
problem is,
surprised.
you either had Arsenal, or United, who are just not invincible. Well, some of them were invincible, but they were just hot. If I feel like if you put that '90s team in this era now, obviously it's different because different styles of football, but that
They will slap.
quality, I think they'd slap most of these teams.
They were very competitive, at least.
Yeah, they were competitive against Arsenal and United. It's just we never. That's why I always I can't stand this whole. Oh yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, of course, is a put him in instead of Essien. I'm joking. I think they were always competitive, so it's just when people say, "Oh, we didn't win anything before um, Roman," it's like we had a great team 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years before, and it was a good cup. I could sum it up. It was a very good cup team.
Yeah,
It was almost. I don't want to discredit it by saying it was a bit like Arsenal, where we'd get in around the top four occasionally. We'd win an FA Cup. We'd win the Super Cup. We won the Super Cup as well, obviously against Real Madrid '98.
Yeah,
Um, but we just could never really put a league together.
yeah, no, for sure, Look, guys. Let's wrap it up with our best 11. We'll vote on each one and see what we can do. So, Kepa, anyone? Cudicini? I think Cudicini was good as well.
He was good, but not. No, I
Check.
don't think no one beats Czech.
Okay, so better check in first. Guys, if you disagree with any, you can send in the super chat and change if you want. Are we sticking with 4-3-3?
Yeah, it's the formation we've mainly played over time.
Cool. All right, right side. Let me hear some right backs.
I can't really pick anyone apart from Ivanovic personally.
yeah.
I
Me
get
too.
that Aspie's won everything, but I just feel like the way he's seriously declined over a number of years. I know Ivanovic did it in one season, which was dreadful. Honestly, it was the worst season of my life. But I just feel like Aspie's just stayed on a bit too long, and it's frustrating me that he's still here. So I would say Ivanovic. I have always loved Ivanovic.
Okay,
But
Ivanovic,
Yeah,
Alfred.
me too. I enjoyed watching him uh, every time when he was at Chelsea. Yeah, he was one of my favourite players, and I'll never forget the first Europa League final. Of course, who can never forget that? The last second goal, and he went, slid, and slapped the corner flag. That
Yeah,
was awesome.
I'm gonna put Terry in straight away because I know we definitely got Terry, but hopefully we
Yeah.
have a little debate on the second centre
I
back.
feel like we're all going to say different people.
Let's hear it then.
I'll let you guys go first. I'll see what
Alfred,
you say.
one, your second centre back.
Oh, it's tough for me as well.
Papa,
Well,
the only Chelsea
Like,
player with
yeah,
100%
100% clean
pass
sheet rate,
accuracy.
of course.
100% pass accuracy, by the way.
Carlito did
yeah,
a worst 11 of all time, and he
Yeah,
put David Luiz in it. And I was like, there's worse centre backs than David
there's
Luiz.
no way David
And, it
Luiz
was,
was centre
and
back.
he was like, no way, no way. I was like, Digivogi, and he was like, okay, fair enough.
I'm tempted to put Thiago Silva there.
Okay,
Do,
Silva.
do you know what? That is also my option because as much as I love Carvalho, I think he's a great player. As much as I really rate Desai as well, and as Leah said in the comments, really big respect to Chopper Ron Harris as well. I just Thiago Silva and Terry have been my two role models of centre back, so I just can't go against them.
Wow, this is racism. Okay, now look, you win there. Thiago Silva gets his pick for best all time Chelsea. We're left side. I think everyone says Ashley Cole. There's no debate on
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
not Felipe Luis.
All right, mate.
Felipe Luis.
All right,
Right,
DM
there can only be one person for this role.
Declan Rice.
No. Oi, oi, Timmy Backy,
Okay,
oi, oi, together with N'Golo, oi, oi, never gets the ball away.
okay, right, guys.
Yeah, in DMs there can't be anyone else.
Okay, Alfred, you
That's
agree with
fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
There's a reason they call it the Makelele role.
Yeah. Left centre mid Lampard.
Definitely.
Cool. Right centre mid. Let's fight over this one, man.
Oh, this is hard.
Alfred, we'll start with you, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard to compare some because I'm going back in the ages for this one as well.
Uh,
I
stuff it
feel like
up.
for this. I feel like for this one we might have to come back for and fight at the end
Nah. Let's
because
keep
I
it
haven't
now.
made my decision.
Why?
Because
We've been talking about it for like 10 minutes. You should know.
Yeah, but now we've spoke about it. There's you
We'll
think
come
about
back
it.
to it. I think
Yeah.
we should decide based on the entire team. Like look at the chemistry and how they would have played. Yeah. Left. Hazard.
For me, yes.
Matt.
But I know you just won't agree.
I'm not going to win it, so I'll probably just go with Hazard because
Who's your foot?
I've been thinking for the last couple of minutes. Kerry Dixon.
That ain't gonna win. I'm sorry.
It's not going to win, but of course, but you can't complain with 193 goals.
It's true. It's true. Did he score majority of them from the left side?
He was a forward, so he played. You can put him any side you want, but
Cheers, Jack
obviously
Rabbits.
half the comment section probably are thinking who, but
Yeah. So it looks like Hazard wins, unfortunately.
but shout out to people like Matter as well.
We're going to the right side. Alfred, you're right winger, please.
My right winger.
There can only be one.
Hey?
There can only be one.
Well, go on then.
Gianfranco Zola. I know
Yeah.
Sadiq already agrees with it, so
I know. I'm already going to say Zola. There's no point even arguing with it. But I want to hear Alfred's on. Alfred, what was your right wing?
No, I just wasn't sure exactly where he played because I never really watched him.
He played left and right, really.
Well,
Right.
that's what
some of these forward wingers they have played both sides, so it's hard to really stick them in a specific position.
That's why I would have said him too, but I thought that he played where Hazard played. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no, they
well,
both.
Don't get me
He
wrong.
he played on the right more as well, though. He played
Don't
on the right more
don't
than
yeah.
Hazard.
yeah, well then that's settled.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. If it was a choice between Zola and Hazard for that left side,
Yeah.
it's Zola all day long.
All right, striker. This will be interesting. Now, look, before everyone says Drogba and all this stuff, let's look at the entire view and career that they've done.
Yeah,
Obviously, big game,
but
big player. Don't get me wrong. Some of the seasons was very quiet. I do want to put some things in your head, guys, and try make you guys think about it properly. You got Morata, you've got Mutu, you've got Havertz, you've got Lukaku, you've got top strikers.
Now I know you.
So you got to think about it. You've got Batshuayi, you've got Remy, you've got
No, let's go through this. Let's go through this properly because you've got some old timers that are
Okay, so
they
cool.
need recognition.
You can even put Kerry Dixon in this one as well. Right?
Yeah,
Bobby
you could.
Tamlin,
That's what I said. Bobby Tamlin. You got Peter Osgood.
yeah. You got Shevchenko, Crespo,
I mean,
Werner,
even for wide side, you could say Charlie Cook. But obviously, that's
Falcao,
going way back.
Pato,
Cow.
I don't know
Batman.
why we're talking about this so much. The answer is obviously Falcao.
Wait, has Alfred got access to my StreamYard?
No,
Because how did Matt know at the same time Alfred was going to mention that? That was mad. What about Chris Sutton?
No,
He was
no.
shit. It was shit. It
He
was
was yeah, and he's an even more terrible commentator.
him and Owen commentating.
What was it he said recently about Chelsea? Really pissed off the fan base.
But I don't listen to them. I can't bother to listen to that.
But
Personally.
obviously, Good Johnson as well. Yeah, Good Johnson in terms of more recent to compete with Drogba, Hasselbank, Good Johnson.
I really like Good
What about
Johnson.
Mark Hughes as well? I know he was forward more than
Higuain.
striker. Big way,
That's,
you know.
that's a good shot. That's a good shot from Lee Higuain.
Seriously.
it's Alfred's Cavani coming out.
And
You got
Pato as
Flo.
well. Pato.
Oh, Mikel Fusel. Come on, you don't know about him. When Tottenham
True.
slapped us 6-0 and then he made it 6-1 in the cup. I remember that. I think 2002. I was a kid. That's the game I remember.
Serenaf's showing his age.
Tam Abraham.
As soon as I hear the minerals after, that's when the kind of ends.
Mason Mount playing in any position. All right, cool. Listen, let's vote. Go on. We've gone through the strikers. We'll start with Alfred.
Look, he's in all seriousness. He's my favorite player of all time.
Who?
Big game king.
Who?
Has to be Didier Drogba for me.
About who? Oh, okay. Sorry. Drogba, okay. Matt Jable.
I'd like to say other people, but Drogba was always my idol, the king.
That
Stamford
was
Bridge.
easy then, man. That was even hard.
But I really wanna put Bobby Tamlin as well, but because you can't argue being second top goal scorer of all time. But obviously, the reason I'm not picking it is because no one probably in this comment section has probably ever watched Bobby Tamlin properly, including myself. So
That guy
that's a real budget.
50 years. That guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, look.
But even then,
Finals.
Bobby Tamlin was more 50s, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
So he probably hasn't.
Damn.
Realistically, there's not no one's really. I've been given certain clips that have been of old games, so I've watched parts of Bobby Tamlin and watched parts of other things. Lots of people that have played for Chelsea previously or selected games, so played with Ron Harris and stuff. So I've heard a lot of stuff about them. So that's why I'm a bit more biased to some of the old timers. But
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to the main question of the squad. The number 9. midfield. Who are you putting in? Matt, we'll start with you this time because Alfred has always been getting first.
I'm
Money Mace? Fabregas?
I'm gonna go with the Bison himself, Essien.
Ooh, that's the minerals, son. That's the minerals.
I want that gravy. I want that gravy in the midfield.
Alfred, down to you. The pressure's on you.
Look, I'll agree with that because
What? Why is
I,
everyone
I,
agreeing, man?
I wanted to put Kante there, but he's better as a DM. But Makalele's there.
But Kante isn't really a DM.
He's
No,
not really a DM.
I'd actually say Kante. I don't know because SCM was good. I don't know because I feel like if this was a proper team, like if we're bringing proper like actual tactical, I feel like Kante would be a better option. But hold on, we forgot the main man himself.
That's true.
I'm missing, man.
Yeah.
I think we should take out Frank Lampard and put Ross Barkley.
Fabregas?
No,
Why?
because he's Arsenal.
Up the Arsenals.
I mean,
There's literally no pace. If you put Fabregas in, there's no pace in that midfield. Literally.
No, you got to have an engine. You got to have an engine. Either
Ramirez.
Ramirez is. I think Ramirez is such an underrated player, but not in this discussion.
Mm. Okay, so Essien is then, yeah?
Kante for me, but
Oh, you said Essien. What the fuck? Yo, big one, man.
well, I don't know. I keep. It's tough. All right.
This guy is the worst guy to be going up with, man. This ain't tactical analysis, by the way. This is picking a player, Alfred.
So, do you remember we did this on the pod before, where all of us, there's a few of us on there, and we all picked our own team, but we couldn't pick the same player.
Yeah.
That was madness. 'Cause that's so hard.
Oh yeah, yo, Blue Lounge. This is a good question. We'll do this one after as well. Who is managing the team? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Alfred, what's your final answer?
Well, mine's Kante, but you want Essien there.
Yeah. So I decided.
It's up to you. I guess I'll have to go with majority vote then.
No, you say Kante. Then I pick final.
Yeah, for me. But if you guys want Essien, what's the point?
I might change my mind. I might say Kante as well. So look, you said Kante, yes, 1-1. All right, guys. For me to decide, I need to know who the manager is first. If it's Jose, I think it would be Kante. Actually, no, it will be Essien. But I think Kante will fit better with Jose, prime Jose right now. But who's managing, guys?
So it's just who's more suited to this team, or who?
To this
who are
team,
we
yeah.
saying?
To this team.
Okay.
It's got to be the special one.
I think Tuchel.
No, I mean, they both could do it really well because they're both very good defensive managers, for one, in their different ways. So I think they both could make this team an absolute fantastic defensive team. It's just whether I do feel like Tuchel could probably work with the attackers better. I mean, there is an argument you could probably get Ancelotti in this team as well. I think Ancelotti would make this team bang in terms of the attack.
Conte?
Oh, Gary Neville. What? I would go Jose Mourinho.
Jose, okay.
As much as because if I pick Thomas Tuchel, it's because it should be painful.
Mr. Alfred?
Yeah, I'll say Jose as well.
Well, if it's Jose, then it will have to be Essien.
Well, just to act like a Tuchel out person, the Blue Lounge said, Tuchel could probably play a Zola at wing back.
That's true.
Oh, actually, someone done it as well. As I said, joke.
A little magician, you know. Gary Neville.
The thing is, Zola would play it without complaint.
Yeah. I swear I
And
saw Redneck.
I haven't seen Redneck at all.
I saw him in the comments. Redneck. So, yo, guys, you lot saw him, right?
Big up to him if he is.
Where's that? Oh, here it is. Here it is. We got strangers.
Big up, buddy. Well,
Big up
Mourinho,
for the super chat.
Sorry, son. Fabregas comes in, lads. Guys, if you want to change anyone, send a super chat and we'll change it. Just like Serena has done just now. $2 has changed Essien to Fabregas.
But to be fair, that even makes it more put Mourinho in as manager because Fabregas banged over Mourinho.
Yeah, but he needed a Costa, not a Drogba.
No, but I still imagine feeding balls through to Zola and Hazard put together, and having Lampard working next to you,
But
and then
under Mourinho, he would tell him to sit back.
no, but even under Mourinho, he had when you had Matic commanding, and now you got Makelele commanding. That just gives Fabregas even more confidence to spray them balls around.
Matic in the middle of our pitch. Matic.
this is basically almost an entire Mourinho team at one point, anyway.
Yeah, it's literally Mourinho nearly. But you know, Matic and Ivanovic, I used to see them every game. Every single game I went to, I used to always get a picture of them. I couldn't find. I was at Hazard like twice. In 2 or 3 years, I only met Hazard twice. And I couldn't get a proper picture because everyone was going mad. So annoying. Matt, what do you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, as you said, it's like all these players except Thiago Silva and Zola have played under Mourinho anyway.
Yeah,
So of course
the
Mourinho's
basic
going.
Mourinho team.
And by the way, Sadiq, you easily got pictures with Zola, so you know levels.
And remember, Mourinho wanted to sign Thiago Silva for 2014.
Who, sorry?
There was offers to give in to PSG for Thiago Silva back in the day.
And then
So
we wanted and they wanted Stones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stones. 15
How
million.
can you go from Thiago Silva to Stones? That is an embarrassment.
Yeah.
It could be worse. We could have signed Harry Maguire as a defender.
I think he would have banged on Tuchel.
Who, Maguire?
Yeah.
Hey, I think so too. Goals into his own net.
Guys, don't do this.
Also, guys, tomorrow's video. Big up Blue Lounge, man. Thank you for watching today, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm off. Hit the like button, people. Guys, like the video, man. Let's get at least 200 likes on this video. Currently on 133 likes. Less than 70 likes away. We're close to 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys can't subscribe, please do as well. I did mention Gary Cahill at the start as well.
Realistically, Srinaf could probably just change his team all by himself if he wanted to.
Yeah, with a super chat. Yeah, but I don't want him to. 147, like snooker, guys. Keep liking the video, keep subscribing. Tomorrow's video will be on Luis Campos. I last spoke about this guy in 2018. You know, we've been linked to this guy for many, many years. You know, this ain't new, people. So I'm not going to get overly too excited. It is a good move if we do get him. We'll talk about it more in depth tomorrow. If I don't do a stream, then it'll be a video. I ain't got anything else to add personally. Matt J. Ball, Alfred, anything to add? Any questions? Any last minute?
I just wanted to say, because I was having a look, and people who play FIFA on PC can
real? I'm sorry, Alfred. I'm sorry. Is this definitely Johnny?
It's got to be Johnny.
That is not Johnny. Johnny, if that's you, DM me because I'll actually bring you on the stream just to hear it. Guys, if this is Johnny, we'll get him on.
But to be fair, we are lacking a bit of glue in that midfield.
Minerals, if that's you, bro, DM me on Twitter and I'm actually gonna get you on. Sorry, Alfred, carry on. What are you saying?
I was just going to say to people who play FIFA on PC, I want to go for a trip down memory lane. You can actually do something pretty easy to change the squads in the game, and you could play with this team on career mode.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
because a lot of these players are icons in the game.
Yeah, no facts, man. So run up with another super chat. This super chat is for Matt J Bull and Wayne for Worldwide F1. This one is for you guys. Big up on the new channel and hope to see more streams. Big up, man. I was on that stream as well, by the way. Just letting you know, even for 7 minutes. It's the thought that counts. But I'm finally home. Managed to stream. Matt Serrano giving you love, man. You're turning him into F1 fan, but he did say he's a Max Verstappen fan. So
Yeah, he'll learn. He'll learn.
I'm joking. I don't think he's a Max fan. I just made it up. I actually thought that was Minerals, man. I think it is. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is. Minerals FC, man.
I want to give you a quick shout out to him actually because Minerals. I love the way he defends the club. I know a lot of people, for whatever reason, don't agree with him sometimes, but yeah, the way he defends that club, he's an absolute fucking soldier for Chelsea Football Club, mate. So
Yeah, I don't always agree with everything Johnny puts, and that's fine because everyone can disagree with people sometimes. But the way he's defended Tuchel and called out certain YouTubers takes a lot of courage and a lot of guts because obviously not a lot of people like to do that unless they can get clicks on it. Which, yes, Johnny's getting clicks from it, but he's also getting abuse from it, so big up to him.
Big up Minerals FC, man. I was on his stream recently. I'm sure he'll get me on very soon again. He's got to pay me good money to be on, but he's lacking the minerals a bit recently. Mason Mount. So I tried to bring up the conversation with him, and he wasn't having it. He was not having it when I mentioned Mason Mount to him. So, look, big up to him. I'm sure we'll come up with something again. I did DM him now if it was him. I asked him, "Is that you in my comments or is it a fake account?" It might be a fake account, guys. Unfortunately. So we'll leave this comment there. Where's Mount for F's sake? Thomas Tuchel, Lamps, and Josie all picking him. No minerals. Would he tap like that? He probably would tap
I
like
think
that.
so. It sounds exactly like something he
It
would
does.
say.
That's the thing. It does sound like him. That's why I automatically thought it was him.
Guys, keep liking the video, man. How many likes on?
We are on
139. Guys, pushed it over 150, man. 150 for Thomas Tuchel. Who
yeah.
gave us
Come on,
a
guys.
statement. Who gave us a statement, man. Most difficult statements he's had to ever write, and is one that I hoped I would not have to do for many years. I'm devastated my time at Chelsea has come to an end. This is a club where I felt home, professional and personally. Thank you for all this Thank you so much to all the staff, players, and supporters for making me feel welcome from the start. The pride and joy I felt at helping the team to win the Champions League, Club World Cup will stay with me forever. I'm honoured to be a part of this club's history, and the memories of the last 19 months will always have a special place in my heart. Sorry. So that is a statement, people. If you missed it at the beginning of the stream. We will end it here, I think. Matt, Alfred. Matt, are you working tomorrow?
I am. Let me just see if I've got, because I have got a gap or two.
Let me know. Just in case if I don't get it.
Between 1 and 2:30 and between 3 and 4.
So you got a half an hour busy moment between 2:30 and 3?
Yes, I've got one patient in between.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, if there's a stream, we'll do it around that time. If not, there'll be a video. Mr. Alfred, keep that in mind if you're free. So definitely not in the evening, Matt.
No, I won't get home until very late.
There we have it, folks. So just reminding me again, 1:30.
1 till 2:30.
1 to 2:30, and then 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Alfred, you heard that?
Those are the times we might stream.
Yeah, that's the time that we might stream. Just maybe, not confirmed. If not, there's no stream. I won't do it in the evening unless something major happens around 7, 8 o'clock, which I doubt. I think everything's come out now. Graham Potter, Thomas Tuchel statement, everything's come out really. It's just about rounding up the news now and keeping everyone up to date.
That's all right. Those times are better for me because I was just about to go to sleep. Check my phone. Are you free in an hour? Tuchel statement. Oh fuck it. All right. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all good, man. I love it. I love the streets. You know that.
Oh, it was minerals. He just messaged me now.
Oh, nice.
Should we bring one just for a little bit?
He can't come on. He messaged me. I'll read out to you guys.
Oh,
It is lol, but can't come on. Just listening, but put Mount in there and fuck all those big accounts talking shit about the gaffer and Chelsea brown envelopes.
Dig up, Johnny. Dig up, Johnny.
yeah.
Oh, and then there's a Joe Cole message. He's
Yeah, Srina sent the Joe Cole thing ages ago.
minerals. He sent me the wrong DM, bro. He sent me something else, but or maybe I'm reading it wrong. Sorry, I was expecting a Joe Cole message. Oh, no, he did look. It's a check DM. Look, minerals, man, minerals. Yeah, let's look at the full version one more time, guys. So he's saying put Mount. You know what? Put the Bants and we'll put Mount on. That's the glue right there, guys.
He is a Champions League winner.
Bro, he's more than a Champions League winner. He gave the assist to Kai Havertz.
That's
Yeah,
right.
without
I
that
was
ball,
gonna say that, yeah.
we would not be. Oh, you know what? Johnny, can I bring up the DMs on public? Can I bring the DM on the public? 'Cause I didn't really understand it. I need to understand it properly. Exclusive Matt Law, betrayal at Chelsea. Bowley and Potter had been exchanging messages on WhatsApp for weeks while Tuchel aired Chelsea hierarchy. Cucurella was requested by Potter. Tuchel found out about it through social media. Matt Law responded, so exclusive that I never wrote that. People got too much time on their hands. Oh no, look, we're going to have to put it back. Guys, we're going to have to take out Makalele or Lampard, man.
Or just take out Hazard and put a diamond.
Okay, cool.
That's racist.
Oh, look at that! See, look at that front three. It's brilliant. Fabregas Mount drops in. See, look, Mount at that point. He's the focal point. He's the glue.
See this shit, man. Minos FC and Tommy T are big dogs with no own. Let's have it right. Fuck me, Thomas Tuchel doesn't tweet over 2 years, then stands up for the fans. This hurts just like Jose. Yeah, I agree with that, man. And I'm still not over it forever, Papa Chelsea. Facts.
Yeah.
Only Thomas Tuchel has made Chelsea champions of the world. He can't be sacked from history. Legend. Facts. I'm lost for words. Thank you, Super Thomas Tuchel up the Chelsea. Facts. Never tweets, but tweet for the fans. No words.
Be fair, Sadiq, you are snaking yourself that you didn't like any of Johnny's tweets before.
Bro, I don't like anyone's tweets unless I go through their account properly. On my timeline, you can check.
So I like that you like my tweets then.
Yeah, exactly. Never tweets, but tweets for the fans. No words can describe what you have done for us. This moment of emotion after everything you did to protect our club is the most special. You loved us and we love you. Legend, Papa Chels.
Absolutely.
There you have it, folks. Pain.
God, so I can't believe we're never going to sing that again.
No, I think they'll sing it again.
No,
Yeah,
but
why?
we never will sing it to him, like actually with him there.
You never know, Matt.
Oh shit! Look, we need to have the same team. Look, Cole, Terry, Silva, and he put Aspi, which is a big L. Makalele, Mount, Lampard, Hazard, Zola. We're basically at the same team, nearly.
Yeah. So this is what I mean. Like everyone nearly has the same team, and you're just like, oh.
Yo, where's the Joe Cole tweet, fam?
Johnny tweets so much.
To ask this question, we still don't know because Bowley and Barley, clearly they ain't got stupid. They're from American baseball. They don't know. They asked. He lacked
Let's have it fucking right, man. Let's have it fucking right.
facts, and let's have it right.
Let's have it right.
Bowley, Barley, and all the heads at Chelsea, they use the media to push forward this narrative. They leak it out to the sources, to the brown envelopes, to the mainstream, and it trickles down to Rory Jennings. It trickles down.
Johnny's the best. Johnny's the best.
Man's a legend.
Thomas Tuchel be criticised after everything he's done.
I can listen to Johnny all day.
Yeah, same here, honestly.
Oh, here it is.
Alright, let's do this. Papa Charles says it how it is. Joe Cole, people. Honestly, I somehow feel Todd Bowley has been talking to Graham this whole while and has been receiving his fermentation to the signings we all thought they were making for Tuchel. No surprises, he also plays Tuchel's formation. It looks more or less like the sack was all planned well before now. The Zagreb show was just an excuse, and you can't tell me some of the players don't know about the plan and got him sacked to hasten the sack, basically. So the thing is, though, where did he say this, though? Like, on is this BT Sport? Like, this is where I don't get.
But I feel like if he didn't, because it's gone around so much, if he didn't say it, he would have mentioned it.
Yeah, true. But it's something weird, man. It's something weird, really. But guys, look, that was a good way to end it. Minos FC, of course. You know, he might be fighting everyone. I just want to make it very clear. You know, if you got beef with someone, I don't really give a fuck. If you guys don't like Minos FC, I don't really care. It's not my beef. Same way, whatever beef I have, it's not your beef. So if I'm the middle guy, don't get me involved. If you act weird around me because I talk with Johnny, then you're a fucking brown envelope, 100%. Until then, people, I did see that as well. Joe Cole saw your Instagram story. Until then, that's everything from me. Matt Jable, I wish you the very best. If we don't stream, I'll see you very soon. Mr. Alfred, if I don't speak to you, have a lovely sleep. And big up Wayne Molds, big up Sindre, KJ, Unlimited Dreamer, and did I miss anyone else? Nip and Sharma, of course. Anyone else on the streams, mainly? I think that's it. The other Matt as well, the real Matt. No, I'm joking. The Australian Matt, of course. I think that's it. Don't think there's anyone else. Until then, people, big up Minerals FC, big up, man. Do your thing, man. Get me on your stream soon, and I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace. Like
Peace,
the video.
everyone. Thank you.